Hi, thanks for joining me. Very often we hear the term, I got a red flag from that person. That person, when I was with them, I just sensed there was a red flag, in other words, a warning. But what about people with the green flag? Do you ever get a green flag from people? I'm going to tell you 9 different things here very quickly. And of how you can identify green flags in people. In other words, things about people that make you feel really comfortable. And we can also take stock of ourselves with this and ask ourselves, am I a green flag person? Or do I make other people raise the red flag and say, oh my word, I don't want to be around you anymore? Firstly, green flag. A green flag person will celebrate your wins. They're happy for you when things go well for you. You got chosen for the team, you got promotion at work, you got your degree, whatever it is, they are so happy that it happened to you. And they will rejoice with you, they'll celebrate with you, and they are happy just to be around you because something good has happened to you. That's a green flag person. Do you celebrate other people's wins as well? How about this one? A green flag people will remember small things about you. They'll remember your wins from a year ago, 2 years ago. They'll remember maybe your birthday. They'll remember something that you like or how you like your coffee made. They'll remember the little things that other people might just totally forget. With some people, when you get together with them, you always feel like you're meeting them for the first time because they remember nothing about you. I've had that situation. There was a person I would see quite regularly. I'm probably on about 3 different occasions at different meetings, and every time I'd have to reintroduce myself to the person. And I realized that I'm not that important that I would have stuck around in their mind. But there does reach a point where you say, hang on a moment. Uh, we're here for a common purpose, and you don't even have the faintest idea who I am. Then the third one is they respect your boundaries. A green flag person respects your boundaries. A red flag person, they're the sort of person that will show up at your house, and that's fine. You can be spontaneous. Us South Africans love that kind of spontaneity, but then they don't know when to leave. And they hover and they hang around. They come up to you and say, sorry, can I borrow 200 pounds or whatever? There's a boundary there. There's certain things you don't require of people. There's certain things that you just don't do. Obviously, if it's a close friend and they're in need and they say, listen, I've got a serious problem, and can you lend me something? Of course, that's absolutely fine. But I'm talking about somebody where you don't really have that affinity with them. And so it becomes a very, very difficult situation. Another one, a green flag person, you feel energized after you've spent time with them. You come away from the meeting with them saying, wow, that was great. I actually can't wait to see them again. I had that experience recently. I've had many of those experiences recently, in fact, where at the end of the meeting, the person says, we've got to set up a date for another one. We've got to get together again. That's a green flag kind of person, where you don't walk away from there feeling like you're dragging yourself out of the meeting going, oh my word, I am exhausted. I need to lie down. That person just pulled everything out of me. And they were hard work. I've got to look at myself and say, am I hard work when I'm with people? Do I drain them of their energy? Another one is green flag people will listen without becoming defensive. That's something that a successful marriage can be built on. I'm now 32 years into an amazing marriage with my wife, and that has always been a problem of mine, and I've had to admit that when sometimes she would point out something and that wasn't helpful in the marriage, and I would suddenly become defensive and go into a bit of a sulk. And it's just so completely unnecessary because you only defend when you're being attacked. That's the point of having defenders in a sports team. They are there to thwart the attacks of the opposition. And when you're in a relationship, there's no opposition. You're all on the same side, so you're not being attacked. So don't get defensive. If somebody's saying to you, listen, the thing you did the other day, that wasn't so great. Let's just have a little chat about that, how we can do that better, how I can help you to do that better. That's where you say, thank you for looking out for me. I really, really appreciate that. And I've had that conversation with people even recently. I've said to them, thank you for saying that to me, because it helps me to become a better person. None of us is the complete article. We're all in development all the time. A green flag person will allow you to be fully yourself. There are certain people in my life where I know I can go around their place and there's no airs and graces, and I don't have to sort of watch how I speak to them or anything. We've known each other for so long. We've got history. I can just chill out, relax, have a good laugh with them. I can just be me. I can wear what I wear and be who I am. That's the sort of person you want. That's the sort of person you want to be in relationship with for long-term life relationships. You know, I'm totally myself with my wife, and she accepts me with all my glitches and oddities, and likewise I with her. You know, and that's what makes it work. She can be totally herself with me, and I will always be me around her. I don't have to tiptoe on eggshells in case something's going to go wrong. Then the seventh one is they make you feel safe. A green flag person makes you feel safe. In my line of work as a life coach and also a pastor of a contemporary Christian church, I love it when clients say to me, I just feel so safe talking to you. I enjoyed my sessions with you because I just felt safe. That's the environment that I always want to create when people are talking to me. I had a situation recently where somebody even said to me, you know, I've got to tell you something really, really big. And I'm just struggling with this. And I said, listen, on the other side of you saying it, I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to like you any less. In fact, my respect for you is going to skyrocket because you've just been so vulnerable with me. And it was such an amazing moment of life coaching right there, where I was able to give the person strategy to move beyond that. Make people feel safe in your company. Are they those people in your life who make you feel incredibly safe? Number 8, you don't have to watch what you say around them. Obviously, it's not a green light to be rude and disrespectful and dishonoring to people, but it's more a case of you know who I am, you know what my value system is, you know what I stand for, so I can vent some opinions to you without you looking at me and going, oh my word, how could you say that about that particular contentious issue? No, because you know my heart. And you know that I am who I am. I believe what I believe. I've got certain viewpoints on certain things, and there are only certain people that I will say them to. We've got to be so careful who we discuss things with. Because some people are red flag people and they're not going to treat you with the respect that you deserve. And then finally, they support your goals. Those are the people that will sit with you and they will be saying things to you like, let's have a chat about this. Let's talk about this. It's so exciting what you've just said about your future. I'm excited for you. You know, they want to talk about things together. Small minds gossip and talk about people. Medium minds talk about events. Big minds talk future and plans. Get with the green flag people and make sure you are one of those green flag people. Thanks so much for spending time here with me. You are allowed to get hold of me, by the way. My details are on screen. If you'd like to speak to me about some private coaching sessions, that's exactly what I offer, and you can share this video with anyone you like. God bless, and we'll catch you again soon. Bye-bye.